Hello, students. As we are talking important points to be noted down in that application of inductive effect. The first point it has mentioned positive and negative charge can be compared with plus I and minus I effect. See, always you remember inductive effect means you please remember that plus I effect and minus I effect and electron donating group, electron withdrawing group. You please remember these points. Okay, now positive and negative charges can be compared with plus I and minus I groups present in it. Magnitude of positive charge is inversely proportional to the plus I power of the group and directly proportional to that minus I power of the group. And the same way, here negative charge is inversely proportional to that minus I power of the group and directly proportional to the plus I power of the group. The second application it is reactivity of alkyl halide. So alkyl halide here plus I effect of methyl group enhances minus I effect of halogen atom by repelling the electron towards tertiary carbon atom. So tertiary alkyl halide always greater than the stability point to be noted down. So tertiary alkyl halide is stronger, that means more stable, that means very strong reactivity than secondary and primary and methyl. So tertiary and secondary and primary and methyl. So you please remember all these points. Now the next important points to be noted, that is very important. That is only what it is strength of the acid. From here you will get enough of questions. Now this in this video we are going to check this point only mainly. So, the relative strength of the acid, any group or atom showing plus I effect decreases the acid strength as it increases the negative charge on the carboxylate ion, which holds the hydrogen firmly. Alkyl groups have plus I effect, thus acidic nature is formic acid, it's greater than acetic acid, it's greater than C2H5COOH, it's greater than C3H7COOH, it's greater than C4H9COOH. Did you notice it here? Carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4. So the number of carbon increases. That means number of alkyl groups increases. Naturally, acidic strength decreases. That is what it has mentioned very clearly. Any group or atom showing plus I effect decrease the acid strength. Right. Now plus I effect increases, acid strength decreases. Now in that only we can identify formic acid, it is more strong among all these acids. Okay, formic acid having no alkyl group, so that it is most acidic among these acids. Usually this question will be asked from competitive level as well as board level MCQ questions. I hope you got that point. Why formic acid is more stronger than any other acid? I hope you got that idea, because it does not have alkyl group in it. Okay, now let us check with that groups and periods how that acid strength it is increasing or decreasing. Let us check with it. Okay, acidic strength in that group according to that group. Okay, in the periodic table groups, according to the group, whether it is increasing or decreasing, naturally acidic strength will be increasing in that top to down that group. Okay, so here which is the highest electronegativity, naturally halogen or I will go and fall on halogen point only. Okay, so fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So naturally from top to bottom acidic strength will be increasing. What are those reasons? Because the size which is increasing from fluorine to iodine, the size which is increasing from top to down that group. Next one, repulsion between lone pair and negative charge. And next one, stability of anion increases, and the last point, acidic strength increases. Now you just check it here. Fluorine 2p, according to electronic configuration, fluorine it is 2p and chlorine it is 3p. That's what size is increasing, as I mentioned the first point. And bromine it is 4p, and iodine it is 5p. So as the size is increasing, repulsion between lone pair and negative charge also increases. So stability of anion increases, acidic strength increases. This is the reason why acidic strength increases from top to down here and here. As hydrogen iodide, it is greater acidic strength than hydrogen bromide, hydrogen chloride, hydrogen fluoride. So please note down this point, which is very, very, very important. Suppose if they are asking in the question also, you are able to answer. Right. Now next one, group you have checked, and then periods let us check. Periods in the sense, here the same point I just mentioned here, that here also the same point here they have mentioned. Now in that period, so in the periodic table, in the period, so here what it is, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine. So carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine in the period from left to right. So here n factor, what is it, n factor? En factor, electronegativity factor. So anion, stability of anion increases. So stability of anion increases, acidic stability, hydrogen fluoride it is greater than water, that means H2O, it is greater than ammonia, it's greater than CH4. So strength of conjugate base, which is what it is, increasing or decreasing in that order. So I hope you got the clarity about acidic strength in the group and acidic strength in the period. So acidic strength in the periods, what it is, here it is like this, it will be there. I hope you got the clarity. So they have given in this way, so just to the opposite from the groups and periods. I hope this is based on what it is, electronegativity. The main thing, what it is, electronegativity only is the main role, master for this. Right now, next one, formula. Usually, you please remember, acidic strength is inversely proportional to that plus I effect. So acidic strength increases, minus I effect decreases. That means here acidic strength is acidic strength is directly proportional to minus I. Please remember this point. So acidic strength increases, minus I effect also will be increasing. Acidic strength the increases, plus I effect decreases. Now you see formic acid, the same idea, I just bring it here for an example. Formic acid and acetic acid, CH3 CH2COOH, there they have given C2H5COOH. Here also the same way, but in the structural formula. Okay, hope you got the clear idea about this point. Okay, now next one, as I mentioned, acidic strength increases, minus I effect also increases. That is what here directly proportional, as I mentioned. So here acetic acid, chloroacetic acid, dichloroacetic acid, trichloroacetic acid, here they mentioned very clearly, halogen having stronger minus I effect makes an acid stronger. So they have given the formula. Why? See here it is, F CH2COOH, chlorine CH2COOH, bromine CH2COOH, iodine CH2COOH. So this is increasing the number of halogen atom on the alpha carbon atom, exerts greater inductive effect. See, greater inductive effect already we have gone through in that groups, as it is from top to down, that what it is, size is increasing, so naturally strength also will be increasing, right? So the increasing OH minus bond polarity, consequently acid becomes stronger. So here trichloroacetic acid, it's tribromoacetic acid, here trichloroacetic acid, again they mentioned the same, and trifluoroacetic acid, here actually weakest acid and here strongest acid. I hope you got the clarity related this point and that point. Yes, got it. Now next one, what we are going to go through, it is a strength of the acid, we got it. Now the next point we are going to go through, it is a strength of the basic, because from here this also we are going to see the questions related to this point. Yes, Let us check with this point. So in this point here, relative strength of the basic strength, it is NH2 here. The difference in base strength in various amines can be explained on the basis of inductive effect. So plus I effect increases the electron density while minus I effect decreases it. So amines are stronger base than ammonia. See, so long we have gone through acidic strength. Now we are going to see that basic strength. So plus I effect increases electron density while minus I effect decreases it. So inductive effect. So that amines are stronger base than ammonia. Okay, let us check another point. Here alkyl groups increase the electron density on nitrogen due to plus I effect, while chlorine NH2 it's less basic due to minus I effect. I hope you got the clarity related to this point. Okay, now so more as the tendency to donate electron pair for coordination with the proton. It's more basic in nature. So in nitrogen there is two lone pair of electron is there, two electrons, that is lone pair of electrons is there. So it is more tendency to donate electron pair for coordination with proton, so more basic in nature, that is more as the negative charge on nitrogen atom due to plus I effect of alkyl group is more basic in nature. Okay, so thus basic nature decrease in order. So what is it, basic nature decrease in order? I think they have given a clear idea about what it is. Diethyl amine, it's greater than ethyl amine, it's greater than methyl amine, it's greater than ammonia, it's greater than chloroamine. Chloro, it is more electronegativity. Naturally, it will be less basic. Please remember. So, just to the opposite of basic and acidic in nature. Right. Now, next point, what we are going to go through, it is order of basicity in the given. So, as I mentioned in that acidic strength here, basic strength also, they have given the clarity. So, here methyl group. Here, relative base strength R2NH, it is greater than RNH2, it's greater than R3N, it is greater than ammonia. See here, secondary, and it is what it is, primary and tertiary and ammonia in that way. So generally we are going to see that ammonia and amine in that point only, we are going to see in that basic in nature. Okay, now second one, ethyl group R2NH, it is same idea. R2NH, it's greater than RNH2, it's greater than NH3, it's greater than R3N. So please remember that methyl and ethyl, what is the difference between this and this? You see, where is the difference here? Now, while solving the sums, you will get the clarity. These are all important hint I'm giving for you. So here, secondary point, what we are going to see, RNH2, it's greater than ammonia, R2NH, R3N. And the tertiary carbon, what we are going to see, ammonia, it's greater than RNH2, it's greater than R2NH, it's greater than R3. Now here, basic strength in amine gaseous state. So basic strength, what we are going to see, it's really interesting points to be noted down. And this point, what we are going to see here, primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine. So what happened here, lone pair of electrons, it is donated, so naturally what you will get, positive charge. And then secondary amine, here secondary amine also the same thing happens, so you will get that positive charge. And then tertiary amine, what happens here, tertiary amines, which is a conjugate base, here also happening the same point over here. Okay, now basic strength, as we are considering here, tertiary, secondary, primary, and ammonia. Please note down this point. Okay, now second point here, I think they have given the formula example all this. Okay, the basic strength of amine in case of non-polar medium. So what, first one what we have gone through, that is a gaseous medium. Now it is non-polar medium. So it is carbon tetrachloride, carbon disulfide, and benzene, and it is 1 2 3 4 butane. So non-polar medium basic strength from tertiary, secondary, primary amine and ammonia. Here also the same idea. They have given the clarity. Basic strength of amine in aqueous medium. So now the third point, it is aqueous medium, basic strength of amine in case of methylamine. So here they have given that clarity. Here basic strength of methylamine, it is secondary, primary, and what it is, last one tertiary, and last one it is ammonia. So secondary always comes first, and primary and tertiary and ammonia. Yes, I hope you got the clarity about this point. Now we are going to see to that questions related to that acid base, acidic strength and basic strength related to this question. Okay, now the first question, acidic strength. So the first question tells about what it is, nature of OH. It is actually um, halogen group which is attached with that phenol. So it is increased. The X is the X, what it is. What is that X mentions about here? So X mentions the acidic nature. Which is acidic nature? This might be acidic nature. No, this is plus I group. It should not be acidic nature. No, this is also, it will not be acidic in nature. Of course, this is basic in nature. Amino group, naturally it will be in basic nature. So which is that highest acidic strength? Naturally here this only. Why? Because here what it is, NO2 group, what it is, electron withdrawing group. So naturally first one, A, is the correct option for that acidic strength. Now the next question, it's very interesting. Which of the following has most acidic hydrogen? See, in that very clearly they have given that name and formula I just mentioned here for you to understand, easy to identify. So here 3-hexanone, that formula I have given here. So 3-hexanone, 2,4-hexane dione and 2,5-hexane dione, and the next one 2,3-hexane dione. See, acidic hydrogen, it is nothing actually. There is a two electron withdrawing group which is attached with CH2 group. Actually, active methylene group only they will mention. So active methylene group is having more acidic strength usually. So what is it? Active methylene group. So two electron withdrawing group, middle of that CH2 group will be there. I think now you got that idea. Here, is there any two electron withdrawing group? Only one it is there, so this will not be the correct answer. Now here electron withdrawing group, C double bond O carbonyl group, electron withdrawing group, as I mentioned in the first video. This is also electron withdrawing group, middle group, it is what it is, CH2 group. So this is what they mentioned, two electron withdrawing group which is attached with methyl group. So middle of that methyl, so this is what it is, most acidic hydrogen. So this is what it is, most acidic hydrogen. Now third and fourth, let us check what it is. Third and fourth, here CH2, CH2, 2 CH2 group it is there. Here electron withdrawing group is there. Here electron withdrawing group 2, no, it is not possible, only one. And here there is no what it is, CH2 group. So that means, which is the correct option? B is the correct option. So what is it exactly? How to identify that in such a way if they are asking that question, acidic hydrogen? So acidic hydrogen, you have to identify what it is. Active methylene group, AMG, you have to identify active methylene group. Where, how to identify active methylene group? So the CH2 group which is there attached with two electron withdrawing group. I hope you got that idea about this question. Yes, come on, let us go for the next question. The next question tells about, arrange the given compounds in order of decreasing acidity. So decreasing acidity, which is we have to identify. So which is more acidic strength, which is less acidic strength. Let us go and check it. Okay, CH3NO2. NO2, it is actually electron withdrawing group. So this will be having that, we can identify very easily. So NO2, CH2, NO2, CH3, CH2, NO2, NO2 carbon over here, NO2 and NO2. See here, NO2 group is what it is, electron withdrawing group. So electron withdrawing group is having more acidic strength, right? So here electron withdrawing group increases, acidic strength also will be increasing, right? You know very well. So electron withdrawing group increases, acidic strength also increases, right? So here in that way speaking, here fourth one, it's greater, that means decreasing order only they mentioned, 4 is greater than, and then here second one, 2 nitro group is available, so that means here 2, and next one what it is, methyl group it is there, ethyl group it is there. See, number of carbon increases, plus I effect increases, as we mentioned in that point, electron withdrawing group only, so number of carbon less, that will come here. Then the last one, CH3 CH2, that means here third one, right? So which is the correct option? 4213, which is the correct option? A B C D. 4213, yes, A is the correct option. Yes, you got that idea. Next question, very interesting. N number of times this question asked. Here, orthonitrophenol, chlorophenol, metanitrophenol, paranitrophenol. Our eyes will go and mark only this. Why? It is inductive effect, actually electron withdrawing group, that is one point, and distance dependent, right? So here, and one more point I wanted to mention, resonance stabilized, this is also another one more important topic, resonance effect, we have to check it in that way also, we can identify. So which is the correct option? D is the correct option. Strongest acid is in paranitrophenol, you just tilt, so you will come to know paranitrophenol is the strong acidic strength, okay, strong acid. Okay, now next one, here it is actually very interesting question. Which of the following compounds can behave acid and base? Acidic strength, what it is, you have learnt it is minus I effect, and the basic strength amino group, it has to be present. So that means easily you can identify which is having acid and base. Yes, here BH4 minus, actually according to that way, here Louis base, it is ready to donate a pair of electron, and CH3 CH2 minus, actually what it is, it is a strong base due to electron, high electron density, right? Then third one, what it is, CH3 CH2 NH2, so ethyl amine, so that this is actually, to speak here, it can behave like a acid as well as base. So this is like amphoteric in nature. So this is actually what it is, amphoteric in nature, because nitrogen is having lone pair of electrons. So lone pair of electron, it is ready to donate. In that way also, what it acts as an acid, and NH2 group, it is there, what it is present in that, it actually, it is ready to donate a pair of electron. This compound is what it is, amphoteric compound. Okay, now Br minus, actually it is a base, but when it combined with the H plus ion, it will become a very strong acid. Now what is the question they are asking? Which can behave acid and base? So that means option C is the correct option. So here CH3 CH2 NH2. So you please remember, acid and base, when they are asking in that way, amino group, it has to be present in one or the other way. Suppose 2 3 means we have to check it, base and acid, but only one group, directly we can hold that. Now next one, pKa value, using pKa values, which is the strongest acid? Ha is any acid, so pKa of acetic acid. So here they have given pKa value and acid. Formic acid 3.7, 4.2, it is benzoic acid, 4.75, it is acetic acid, and 15.5, it is methyl alcohol. So which is the correct option? Here pKa, actually the formula I'll give you, pKa is inversely proportional to that acidic strength, right? So, and Ka is directly proportional to acidic strength. Please note down these two important points to be noted down. So pKa value increases, acidic strength decreases. Ka value increases, equilibrium concept. Ka value increases, acidic strength also increases. So in that, which is the correct option? I think I have given that idea by this time. Which is the correct option? You know very well which is the correct option. Formic acid is the correct option. Why? Because pKa value decreases, acidic strength increases, strongest acid. In that way also you can identify which is the strong acid. And one more point also we have mentioned, formic acid, acetic acid, C2H5COOH. In that, number of carbon increases, number of alkyl groups increases, acidic strength decreases. That point also we have gone through in that starting point of this video. I hope you got that idea. So which is the correct option? Among all these acid, formic acid only is the strong acid because it does not have any alkyl group. That point also you can say. You can say this point also. pKa increases, acidic strength decreases. Yes, got it. Next one. Rank the following compounds in order of most acidic and least acidic. Which is the most acidic? Which is the least acidic? Come on, let us go for it. Now, this is methyl group which is attached with the phenol. So, this is methyl group attached with the phenol, and this is phenol, and this is cyclohexane group which is attached with CH3 and the phenol, and nitro group. Of course your eye will fall on this only, which is the most acidic, which is the least acidic. You have to arrange it in order. So fourth one will come in that first, and the second one which is that next to that, phenol. Of course, comparatively this is methyl group and this is methyl group, so you cannot bring it that methyl group. Electron donating group, so electron donating group you cannot bring it here for most acidic, least acidic. So that means here this is the second, and the third one in this among, which is the correct option? Of course you can give the vote for first one, first one 3, and the last one, of course this is cyclohexane will be, that is alcohol, what it is, cycloalkane, that will be the last least one electron donating group. So that is fourth one. So which is the correct option? 4 2 3 1, 4 2 3 1, which is the correct option? C is the correct option. Yes, got it. Next one. Rank the following compounds in order from most acidic, least acidic. This also the same idea they brought it. Now here, this is water. As you see that formula only, you will come to know. Sometimes the question, as you see, you will feel somewhat something different, like, but actually you just go through the formula, so easily you can identify. So most acidic, least acidic, CH3COOH, acetic acid. Okay, then CH3. So this is secondary, CH3, CHOH, CH3. Secondary alcohol, this is primary alcohol, CH3, CH2OH. So which is that most acidic, which is the least acidic? Now, which is the most acidic according to that? CH3. COOH, acetic acid is there, so naturally this will be the highest. Then second one, which is the second one? Of course, where whom you will give the vote for it? You will give that vote for acetic acid. Next one, water. And then secondary alcohol, primary alcohol. Whom you will give that priority? You will give the priority for primary alcohol and secondary alcohol. So, which is the correct option here? You will give the correct option for C. So, the first one, what it is? Acetic acid. Acetic acid is the first one, and the second one, what it is? Water, H2O, water. And third one, what it is? Primary alcohol. This is primary alcohol, CH3, CH2OH. It's a primary alcohol, CH3, CHOH, CH3. That means this is secondary alcohol. So, which is the correct option? C is the correct option. Hope you got the clear idea. In this point, which of the following is most acidic? 1 butane, 2 butane, and 1 butene and butane. So easily you can identify butane alkyne. Alkyne is having more acidic than alkane, butane. So butane will be the last only because most acidic electron withdrawing group sp, sp2, sp3. In that way also you can identify electronegativity group, that is electron withdrawing group. In that way also you can they have given in a word, so we can write it in that formula, so easily we can identify. Here C triple bond CH, and here also C triple bond CH. So in this point, I just bring it that color, CH3 CH2 C triple bond CH. So here it is that first two carbon, here second carbon. Okay, so sp, these both are sp only, so in that among first carbon and second carbon, whereas here alkene only, so naturally it will be coming third only, so no problem. So which is that most acidic only they are asking, they are not asking that order stability, so they are asking which is that most acidic. So this is the least acidic, we no need to bother about that. This is also after that next one, in that amount which is that most acidic, naturally a it is the most acidic. Next one here, easy and interesting one, decreasing order of acidity. Here also the same idea, hybridization point only we are bringing over here. Here cyclohexane, cyclopentane, here cyclopentane, in this point cyclopentane, cyclopentene, one pentene and cyclopentadiene. So which is that? So naturally you know very well which is that correct option. This is 3 2 1, so in that way you will put it. So easy one, this is easy one, you cannot expect like such kind of easy questions and all. Okay, now upcoming videos we are going to see a number of questions which is related to the competitive level PYQ questions and all important competitive level questions for upcoming videos. Let us check. Thank you for watching.